Hey guys, it's Bex here. I'm coming to you from my laundry room again. If you're curious as to why, you could click on the link in the video description below and read the blog on turning stinky things into awesome things. I'm going to tell you how to turn your frown upside down and be the most awesome person you can be in 3 simple steps. So stick around after the intro and I'm going to reveal the secrets. I'm sure a lot of you have heard that the key to getting fit is a ratio like 75% diet, 25% working out, or 80-20, or 90-10. It all depends on who's saying it. There's actually no scientific ratio. You just have to eat really well and move around a lot. My ratio is a little bit different because while I think that diet and exercise are incredibly important, the most important part of the equation, and I'm going to give it a number like 75%, is a healthy attitude. It all starts from coming from a place of self-acceptance and love and having just a great attitude about life in general, and then that's really the catalyst into getting fit. So I've developed these kind of 3 tips on being completely awesome that I've been talking about a lot on my Facebook page and in my blog. I've gotten some great feedback on them, so I want to share them with you. The number 1 key to being awesome is to surround yourself with awesome people. I saw a great quote, and I really want you to listen to this one because I love it. Burning bridges is sometimes necessary to keep the crazy people from following you. And that is true for your haters, people who are unsupportive, people who may put you down. Sometimes it's okay to let go of relationships if they are not beneficial and healthy. You can't keep a good attitude if you have people around you that are not treating you right. I always tell people to love yourself properly so that others will know how to treat you. And that's so important. You have to show yourself self-love and respect by not putting up with BS from other people. If I would have kept all the bad relationships going and all the people who didn't support me in my life, then I would definitely not be where I am today, which is in my laundry room doing my husband's stinky laundry. Tip number 2. Sometimes when you're hanging out with a bunch of super awesome, supportive people who also have to be super successful in their own lives, because success unshared is just failure in disguise. It's a little mantra that I live by. It's easy to get down on yourself. You start comparing your successes to theirs, or maybe you start comparing your failures to their lack of failures. But one day when we were sitting out on the back porch, my husband, who doesn't always say the most brilliant things, but this day he came up with something that I say to myself every single day. He said, "Bex, I want you to turn your envy into inspiration." And that was just genius. So instead of being envious, I take all of those things that I love about that person and then allow that to inspire me to not exactly do the same thing, but to use it to inspire myself to maybe take the same path, or maybe use some of the tips that they've used to get their own success, to bring on my own kind of success. I always find that finding someone who's really good at something and copying what they do helps in getting what I want. Awesome. And number 3 in being a super awesome, fabulous person is to commit to learning something every single dang day. I love this one. Back in the day when I was a kid, I used to have to go all the way to the library, take out an encyclopedia, look it up, copy it down. Maybe if I had a nickel, I'd be able to run it through the copy machine. Today we have Google. So if you're curious about something, instead of just asking the question to someone next to you and just getting the quick answer, take the time to actually go and look it up. If you read it and you say it to yourself, you'll actually remember it better. Even copy it down. Do it the old school way. I keep a little notebook with me all the time. If I have a question, I write it down. If I have an idea, I write it down. And then I do a little bit of research at the end of the night by looking up Google. It's super easy. You probably are watching this on some kind of mobile device. So I know that you can just do Google on the road or Yahoo or whatever. Like, no one specifically is telling me to say that. But just commit to learning something every day. I made this my New Year's resolution for 2012. I got it from another person's resolution list. See, I'm being inspired by other people. So that's it. Those are my 3 tips on how to be super awesome and successful in your own life. If you have any tips or suggestions or stories of success that you've achieved through just implementing small, tiny changes, then go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I love you guys, and I will see you around next week with a new video. For more motivation, free workouts, and virtual kisses and hugs, hit me up at BEXLIFE.com or click on one of the thumbnails below to watch another BEXLIFE video.